Published 15:19 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 17th of March 2018. Updated 4:13 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 18th of March 2018. They played Ken Dodd's signature tune, Happiness, at halftime as a tribute to the legendary Liverpool comedian who died last week. As a great entertainer, and close friend of Bill Shankly, Doddy would have appreciated what the club have in Mo Salah. Salah hits new heights each time he plays. His first hat-trick for Liverpool on Saturday night ended up as a 4-goal haul, 2 worldies and 2 poachers finishes. The statistics are astonishing in his debut season on Merseyside. He has 36 goals in total, 28 in the Premier League where he's top scorer, and 15 in his last 13 games in all competitions. Ian Rush's club record of 47 is under threat. Mohamed Salah scored his first Premier League hat-trick as Liverpool thrashed Watford to climb into third place on Saturday. Salah ended the rout with 4 goals to his name and has now moved clear of Harry Kane in the race for the PL's Golden Boot. Salah set up Firmino for Liverpool's other goal, the Brazilian nailing a flamboyant back-heeled finish at the near post. Salah and Firmino congratulated each other with high-fives as Liverpool bounced back from the loss to Manchester United. Saturday's win over Watford saw the Reds return to third place in the Premier League, above Spurs who were in FA Cup action, but it's his thrilling style that marks him out as special. His first goal left Watford defender Miguel Britos on his backside, literally. The third goal, when 3 defenders converged on Salah before they were twisted inside out, wouldn't have looked out of place on a slalom course. The way the ball is often glued to his left boot is reminiscent of a famous Argentinian. I don't think Mo wants to be compared with Lionel Messi. He is the one who has been doing it for what feels like 20 years. The last player before him to have that influence on team performance was Diego Maradona, said Liverpool's manager Jurgen Klopp, aware of the attention that comes with Salah's world-class performances, but I think Mo is on the way. He is in a fantastic way, that is for sure. In life, if you have the skills, you have to show it constantly. Mo loves playing, his consistency is very good and he helps us a lot. Mo gave his answer with 4 goals. It is impressive. Dealing with difficult conditions out there. It was very slippery, and everybody suffered, but not Mo in that situation. It took Liverpool less than 4 minutes to open the scoring as Salah fired home his 25th Premier League goal for the club. Unlike the majority of Salah's goals, his opener against Watford on Saturday evening was scored using his weaker right foot. Moments before pulling the trigger, Salah left Watford defender Miguel Britos on the floor with a fine piece of fast footwork. Adrian Mariappa also ended up on his backside after a failed last-ditch attempt to stop inform Egyptian international Salah. Salah celebrated breaking the deadlock by stretching out his arms as Jorginho Wijnaldum runs over to celebrate with him. The 25-year-old Salah is just the 3rd Liverpool player to score 25 Premier League goals in a single season. The player himself seems genuinely modest about his exploits. I have to thank my teammates, without them I couldn't reach this number, he said afterwards. Already, Salah deserves to be included in an elite list of Thierry Henry, Cristiano Ronaldo and Luis Suarez as the Premier League's most captivating overseas stars. The £35 million fee Liverpool paid Roma last summer looks a steal, particularly compared to the £89 million spent by Manchester United on Paul Pogba. Salah would cost double that if Real Madrid came knocking now. Watford hadn't won at Anfield since 1999, and after only 4 minutes it was clear history wasn't going to change. The conditions Klopp was referring to included bitter cold, a swirling wind and occasional dramatic snow flurries. Salah grew up in warmer climes, but right now he can play in any conditions. Brazilian Firmino had a chance to make it 2-0, but his strike was parried by Watford goalkeeper Orestes Carnezes, not pictured. It was 2-0 moments later though as Salah got his second just before the half-time whistle. Again with his right foot, Salah tapped home from close range after a fine cross from Andy Robertson before celebrating with the Scottish left-back after scoring Liverpool's first 2 goals. Salah created the third for Firmino, who craftily back-heeled his cross into the net. Liverpool frontman Firmino has now scored 14 Premier League goals this season, a grand total of 23 in all competitions. Salah was on the edge of the penalty area when Sadio Mane passed. From then on, the ball was under his spell, tempting Sebastian Prodl and Britos into challenges and then accelerating past them. Poor bamboozled Britos fell over in the chase, and the only surprise was that Salah chose to finish past Orestes Carnezes with his right foot rather than his favoured left. with Troy Deeney, Watford's self-style reducer, getting no change out of the excellent Virgil van Dijk. There was a sense of inevitability about more Liverpool goals, even though Emre Can limped off with a back problem after 26 minutes. Salah set up Roberto Firmino, who was denied by a flying save by Karnezis, but the second goal duly arrived after 43 minutes. It was an outstanding team move, Andy Robertson playing a 1-2 with Maine before firing a cross into the corridor of uncertainty between goalkeeper and defence. Salah took advantage of Watford's hesitation to tap in from 4 yards, again with his right. After 49 minutes, the Egyptian turned provider, crossing from the byline with Firmino jumping to allow the ball to run between in the legs before flicking it with his right instep for goal number 23. After Firmino's brief moment of magic, Salah quickly reclaimed the limelight with another mazy run and finish for his third. The former Chelsea winger was clearly thrilled as he let out a loud scream after his third goal hit the back of the Watford net and there was still time for Salah to score again, gobbling up a rebound from a Danny Ings shot before hugging the striker. Watford, who are 8 points clear of the relegation zone and should be safe despite another heavy defeat, had one brief glimpse of Liverpool's goal when Robert Perrier hit the top of the crossbar. Their manager Javi Gracia wasn't too impressed with his players, complaining, "Before the match I felt we had the passion, but after conceding 5 goals, I am not sure. We need to improve, but better teams than Watford would have struggled to contain Salah, who will be a major threat to Manchester City in their Champions League quarter-final if he plays like this." Liverpool look far better defensively than when they did, drawing 3-3 at Vicarage Road on the opening day of the season, and at the other end they hardly seem to be missing Philippe Coutinho at the moment. 3 Watford defenders, Abdoulaye Doucouré, Prodl and Adrian Mariappa, tried to close down Salah as he collected a main pass just inside the area after 77 minutes. Salah went to their outside, then cut infield as they attempted to challenge. As the legs dangled out for the block, he waited until the last moment before squeezing a low finish for his hat-trick. And for an encore that Doddy would have appreciated, Salah scored his 4th goal of an incredible evening after 85 minutes, following another rebound after substitute Danny Ings had seen his shot spilled by Karnezis. Adam Lallana was not included in Liverpool's 18-man squad, but Klopp confirmed afterwards it was just a precaution for the midfielder and he will be available to join up with Gareth Southgate's England squad, who play Holland in a friendly on Friday.